Welcome to another Tuesday edition of the Everything Sports Sesh, where we talk about everything sports. You can find us at Instagram at Everything Sports Sesh 24 and click on the link in the bio when you get there to watch all past highlights and past episodes of the Everything Sports Sesh. And for all your daily sports news, you can find us at Everything Sports Sesh 24 on Instagram.com.
What?
A bigger stand in the building and Rasta known. Wagwan, wagwan.
Ain't
Yeah,
nothing.
man. Like I said, I go on one.
Ain't nothing.
Big up, yes, sir.
Yo.
Mr. Knickerbocker, what you say?
Ain't shit. About to go to the store real quick.
Store run.
Yeah, man. Need to get these stoves for tomorrow and get a split by a game, I guess.
That is it, man. That is it. That is it.
Mhm.
So tonight, Rasta now will be drawing three people. Melissa Saintville, the first Haitian woman to be in professional boxing, and also one of the greatest soccer players of all time slash footy players, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, the Sweden man.
Mhm.
Yeah. And then third but not least will be drawing Chuck Norris, may his soul rest in peace. Chuck was a great one, man. The man that known for get beat up by Bruce Lee.
Yeah, he got his ass whooped.
God. Me and Ross were talking about that shit. It was like, yo, this man only known for one thing. I know they know I'm Walker, Texas Ranger, yo.
Yeah.
And a few other movies.
Yeah, because he tried to really push that Asian American guy's culture.
Yeah. Shout out to Chuck Norris, man. He was 86. He's one of the oldest blood
86.
sport guy to die in a while because from the UFC we haven't seen anybody passed away as old as that. So he the oldest.
Yeah, but he never did that shit.
No, mixed my he did martial arts himself.
Yeah, he was karate.
Yeah. But I summarized all of them as blood sport because in karate you draw blood too.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, all of them are blood sport. For why you beat up a man, yeah, it's a blood sport. That is.
I don't think he ever beat up a man
uh,
with his, with his
uh,
karate. I think his karate.
hey, he have a few belts. He's certified in a few different martial arts skills. So I would have to. Don't quote me on if he ever won any titles or any major fights. I would have to go further. But there was some good fights over the weekend in both bare knuckle and all the kickboxing world. People tap
Yeah.
into the Everything Sports page, you'll see the knockouts there. They have been fighting following the Professional Fighters League, which is a spin-off of UFC. They
Mm.
be having some good fighters in that league too. And this weekend we have UFC coming up again. Also big fights. This is going to be UFC Seattle. And the Cleveland kid in the building. How you doing, my brother?
We're doing all right.
That's good.
Good to hear.
Just talking a little blood sport a little bit. I know it's not really a topic, but the blood sport. Because the next UFC event's going to be in Seattle.
Yeah, I'll go watch a Muay Thai fight next weekend.
Ooh, he's a very lucky man. You in the land of Muay Thai, the land of Thai football. Oh, man, I'm kind of jealous now.
Uh,
The man actually going to go see real blood sport.
Man,
You know, in Muay Thai, they don't fight with no gloves, nothing to guard them. They just thump it out.
well, that's another thing. And the conditionings that they go through, man, I ain't kicking no bamboo tree.
Yeah, because bamboo is so strong, it could build houses, like even a 3-story house. So imagine kicking that hard of a wood, blood clot.
Man, I watched them walk on bamboo scaffolding, putting block and brick up, and it's like, no way.
Yeah, they brave.
Yeah,
They
they just
very
tie that
brave.
shit, man. They tie the braces. They don't, have any way to connect them. They're just bamboo rods and poles, and it's like, damn.
Uh, they ready. I seen there was a situation in one of those kickboxing leagues. I think I have a highlight of that one on the page also. So there's a controversy going around about fighters that are not stopping at the bell and they keep going and giving the opponent that extra knock. You guys think it's
Yeah.
unsportsmanlike or?
No, when you hear that bell, you should stop immediately. If you don't stop and you throw 2, 3 punches after that, those 3 punches should be subtracted.
Yeah, it's true. Especially if the fighter flat out.
I used to go to the Boxing Hall of Fame for the inductions with a friend of mine. And I got to talk to some of the guys that did the scoring for boxing matches. And they said, you throw a punch after that bell rings. Okay, if you're winding up and you're already throwing it or, just about to, we kind of let that one slide. But that bell rings and you take another punch or two, we subtract that. Some of them even said, we'll disqualify you.
Mm.
I mean, that is unsportsmanlike conduct. If the bell rings, the round is over. You stop.
Yeah.
You know, I can understand when you're in the ring and you're just, focused in on that, but that bell is the bell.
What do you think, Bigger?
Yeah, I agree with that. Even though I saw a bunch of fights, it didn't go that way. You gotta think about it. Mike Tyson used to do that a lot too.
It's a
Sometimes
sucker
he,
punch. A sucker punch is normally known in the beginning, but it's a sucker punch after the fact. That shit ain't cool.
Yeah, you're right. No.
You can pull that punch. All you gotta do is step back a little bit, do a fade.
Wait, what you were saying, Bigger? Tyson used to do it.
well, his was worse because you be on the ground and he still try to knock you out. Like,
Oh, but lad, and imagine Mike Tyson hitting you. You already out, blood clot. He might be out for a while.
Well,
hey,
if you're going
can't
down,
get
I'm gonna
into it
still be
100 and
hitting you.
game blue.
Oh, that one I agree with. Once if they on the way down, he's still punching them. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But what I seen, Buddy was out. The ref was already over him in the kickboxing ring, and other buddies still come down with hammer punches.
Yeah, that is disqualification.
Yeah, and they still awarded him the belt. There's been a few occasions where it happened, and because I immediately I start doing research to see if it's just in those foreign leagues it happened. But it happened before in
Have a
UFC. But
question.
here's what happened: when homie had beat up dude and give him the extra punches. So during the rematch fight in UFC, he did the same thing, and then the commentator asked him like, "What happened at the towards the end of the fight? You put a couple extra punches in there," and it was like, "Oh, it's a part of the fight." And then they did a reclip with Buddy that he beat up, and we seen that homeboy did the same thing. He didn't he gave him extra punches after the bell. So with that one, I agree with because that's a revenge fight right there. Because if you keep hitting me after the bell goes, the next match, blood clot, you hey,
Well,
you in
Bullshit.
hellfire, boy.
I'm
like
finding
one
you in the
hit,
back hallway.
Yeah. Yeah,
like
one hit is
one,
fine, but multiple?
yeah, one hit after the bell. Okay, I could say maybe he didn't hear it right away. Reaction time, adrenaline pumping,
Exactly.
but 2, 3, nigga, I'm fucking you up. I don't care if I lost
I'm
that fight. After the fight, you gotta see me too.
exactly. I'm gonna find you in the hallway.
Yeah, old school way.
Yeah,
So we're gonna jump
yeah,
in a
cause
little. What?
no, I was
Because,
saying, cause you basically cheating. You
so
heard
I
me?
sent you a little clip today on the Muhammad Ali fight that was here in Cleveland that inspired the movie Rocky.
Yeah, I seen that. That
Oh,
was epic. I didn't even know that a part of that movie was shot in Ohio at all.
And the Max Schmeling fight was here in Cleveland too.
Cleveland, very famous place, man. Produce some good athletes. I wonder if Holly ever did that. Hit somebody after a fight, like the bell.
They all
Really?
did. It's the adrenaline right there, you know. And like he said, one punch is okay. 2, 3, 4, no.
Mr. Classius Clay. So we're going to jump into NFL now. Speaking of players, shout out to Julius Pepper. So he's the only NFL player to play in a